Only get one life like this.
Alright guys, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Stupid Panda here. So, I watched my video for the first time after I uploaded it yesterday. Realized how terrible my audio was. So, I went out and got a new mic. This one is definitely an upgrade. The other one was just a headset mic. But, little bits at a time, I'm going to do everything I can to make these better. Today we're going to just jump in. We're not going to find a barn find this time because we did pick up this Dodge Charger or Challenger Wannabe. What do they call it on here? Echo's Imperator? Anyway, this is what we're going to be doing today. Now this one is in a lot worse shape than that Nova we did in the last episode. So this one's probably going to take a little more work. But who knows, maybe it'll just fire right up. We can throw it together and go find the next barn find. But let's get into it and see what all we're missing here. So, a couple ignition coils and an exhaust manifold right off the bat. Does have the oil pan, but we're missing the filter. And I'm just going to go ahead and buy everything for the engine bay. Not going to leave any parts off. Suspension parts I really don't care about right now. Ooh, look at there. We need an ECU. Alright. And some exhaust. So we'll get all that bought and thrown on real quick. And then I'll be right back with you. We'll see where we're at. See if it even cranks over or if we got to go do a lot more digging. Alright, so everything's here. We're going to throw some fluids in it and crank it and see if it's going to do anything. And if it don't crank, I'm diving into the fuse box and see what we got going on in there. Gonna throw all the fluids in it just for the hell of it. Ooh. Alright, should have all the flavors of juices in it. Let's go hit the key, see what we got. Out of my way, door. Nothing. No, I didn't even look to see if there was a starter under there. Did the same thing last time too. Alright. Yeah, we got a starter. It is just really crusty, but I don't think that's the issue. I'll go ahead and replace. You know what? Let's do this. That's the one I want. Alright, so it looks like we do have a bad starter for sure, and a couple of really bad relays. So take those out, get everything swapped out real quick, and we'll see if it cranks in. It should. Now that's all done. What do we got? Do something with your life. Come on. Still nothing. Why? Well. Engine needs to be complete. So what are we missing? Oh. ECU. Well, I'm a dummy. Alright. Now it's got an ECU in it. Imagine that. It cranks. But it still doesn't want to start. So let's run some diagnostics and see what else is broken that we can see from here. It's missing a fuel pump. I can see that from all the way up here. So that's definitely going to be a problem. Engine needs to be complete. I'm going to throw a fuel pump in it, see if that helps. Engine needs to be complete. What are we missing? All the ignition coils are there. That fuel filter is trash. Am I just missing something here? What do we got? Oh. A little odd. And how many plugs are we missing here? 2. And they're trashed anyway, so probably gonna end up doing them all, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. No? Well, that's very unfortunate. This engine is not going to run. I mean, I'll try to crank it still, but this right here is going to be our downfall. These pistons and rings. This piston and these rings are just junk. They're trash. So it's not going to run like that. One simple broken part on this engine doesn't even matter if it could be something as simple as a valve cover. If it's broke, it ain't gonna run. Let's see what else we got to tear apart while we're in there. Alright, so one of our ignition coils is bad. The rest of this will run. Just barely, but that filter will be just fine. everything else already ran, so let's go crank it over. Once it don't start, just pull the engine, find out which cylinder has the bad piston, and ew, it's crusty in there. Let's go see how bad this engine is. Doo-doo. Alright, so I replaced a few different parts that I wasn't expecting, but anything that was like 16, 17% or less got replaced. There was a couple of bad valve push rods in there. I mean, replace push rods, get it out of the way. I think one of the rockers was bad. The rest are rough, but they work. Little bit of valve train noise never killed anybody, so let's throw it in the car. I'm gonna take a look at the clutch once I throw this engine in the car. See how bad that is. Yeah, there's a few things in here that are pretty rough, but for the most part everything should work. Oh. Alright, now that all that's done, let's see what we got here. Please start. Alright. Let's throw the rest of this together, throw some tires on it, take it for a ride, dyno it, wash it somewhere in between, and get rid of it. Then who knows, I might go look for a new barn find for the end of this episode, but I might just save that for next episode. Alright, so here it is. It's got wheels, tires. I believe everything's ready to go. I'm going to run it over to the car wash. We'll get it washed up, take it for a spin, and just see what we get out of it. I did throw the door and everything on, and I changed out the hood. I mean, what kind of Challenger doesn't have scoops in the hood? Come on now. But I think that's it. Let's take it over and wash it. Boom. Alright, dirty birdie, let's go. Yes. Wow. A green fender. And that black on the hood and the door doesn't quite match, but I didn't realize this was an all black car. You know, I kind of like it. Alright, so before we do anything else, let's run this over to the dyno. See what she do over there. Alright, so we got it washed up. Got some nice new rubber on it. Looks fairly good. A little mismatched, but let's see what kind of power it's making. Yes. Alright, so factory horsepower 466 with 457 foot-pounds of torque. Let's see what she runs. Alright, so 300 and 300. We've lost a little. Ugh. Get away from those loud fans. Alright, so 300 horsepower, 300 foot-pound of torque, down about 166 horse. Let's see. 78,000 miles, and this car is in that rough of shape. Wow. But hey, it runs. Let's go take it for a spin. Oof. Sounds pretty good. Alright. Let's take it back to the garage and... Alright, so back here at the garage. It seemed kind of gutless compared to the Nova from last episode, not gonna lie. And that Nova had like 230 something thousand miles on it. And I didn't even have to replace pistons in it. So I think the Nova turned out better. But, I mean, for what it was, this isn't a bad little car. See if we can make some money on it. Really, the whole goal was just to see what it's going to take to get it running. See if we could get it running without doing any massive work, so it already failed there. But it's got a lot of parts on it that are still the same junk parts that it came with, so I'm surprised. It's alright though. See what we're going to get for it. So we bought it for 30. It's... wow. No, we bought it for 23, and it's selling for a pretty decent amount, so... I mean, we are into the car probably about... really? 40 grand? There's no way. Eesh. Maybe this car isn't that good of a deal. Oh well. On to the next one. Bye-bye. Well, so we made about 15 grand. It's not bad. But I think that's going to do it here. On to the next one. I don't know what we're going to find. We may even do... I have one sitting out front. Like the Camaro Wannabe, the older Camaro Wannabe. A 70s model. And it's pretty rough too. This one, probably going to have to tear into like the other one. So I think I'm just going to find a different one to... try on for the next episode. Just go hit up some barns in the beginning and go from there. If there's a car you want to see me do, just throw it down in the comments and I can do my best to see if I can pick one up in a barn find. If it doesn't happen for the next episode, I'll play off camera to find one. But I think that's gonna be it. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button. Hopefully the sound quality is a lot better. I still need to turn down the game audio, but if you have any suggestions to make the videos better, make it interesting, just let me know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.